Hey everybody, it is Nikki with Karmic Inspirations, and we are on Sunday. I think it's the 2nd of May. We're on our first Sunday in May already. You know, this whole Corona quarantine thing has got everybody kind of in a space where, Julia, you're always my first one on. Hi, Dow. This whole Corona quarantine thing has got us all in a space like we don't even know what day it is. I don't care if you're working. Hi, Zen. I don't know if you're working, not working, whatever. It doesn't matter. We have no clue what day it is. I know it's Sunday because I get to spend it here with you, but I too did get outside a little bit today and let the sun hit my face. As you can tell, I need the sun to hit my body a little because, dear God, I can't be any whiter. My sister had a funny post today that, you know, I know that we're all trying to be safe, but as soon as this is over, she's going to hit the tanning salon like it's prom 1983, and that is the truth, isn't it? Courtney Leegee, how you been? Hi, everybody. Hi, Corinne. Stephanie, my cousin. I hope everything's going well. I hope everybody's staying safe. Hi, Janine. Oh, Janine, the cards are flying out for you. Let's see. 3 of Wands. Somebody's going to be coming in to help you with that. You got somebody coming in your space that's going to introduce you to somebody, and they're going to tell you they have someone for you. And you are not going to like it. You're going to be like all uncomfortable about it. And you're going to be like, oh, I don't know. Hi, Nancy. And you're going to think, I don't know. And then they're going to tell you, and you're going to definitely think, hi, my bestie from Vegas. And you're going to think, I don't know, that guy's definitely not for me. But you know what? It's magic. It's going to be magic. So when someone has a guy for you and you're not really feeling it, do not be afraid to take that chance. Allison Raymond, how are you? Hi, Doreen. I'm sorry I missed your thing today. I wanted to go so bad. I hope everybody had a great time and stayed safe. Nick Guerrera, how you doing? Like to know about finances. So I wanted to just start out a little bit today and just kind of give a shout out to Jamie Mirabilio. I don't know if she's watching or if she's tuning in because she's probably working, but Jamie Mirabilio, who owns the Academy of Medical Training, you see her picture on all of the buses like all the time. She's beautiful. She donated all of her medical supplies from her school because they shut her school down because of the Corona. So what she did was she took all of her medical supplies and donated them to the hospitals who needed them. And in the meantime, she's still teaching all of her classes online and keeping people like, you know, getting them ready to be on the front lines to help save us all during this Corona thing. So not only all of those things, but she is the most generous, loving, fun, making everybody have a great time, puts everybody before her, makes sure she makes a big deal out of everybody's birthday, and she is the May recipient of the Nicki Sarno Appreciation Award. So I just wanted to give her a big shout out. Jamie Mirabilio, this month is your month, and we're so proud of you. Nick Guerrera, I don't know if you're a teacher or if you need to seek some guidance in managing your funds, but you are so afraid of what's happening that you are almost manifesting things to go into a bad space for you. You need to make sure that you are grateful for what you have, that you're finally in a place in your life where you're ready to make a decision about something, but you're like, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should do it because if I do that, then this is going to happen. But you want to make the decision. Once you make the decision, I definitely think you need, whatever the decision is, you need to seek some professional advice. Hey, Jay, you need to seek some professional, at least mentoring, some advice, something like that. And be careful of investing with anyone in particular without doing your homework. But you're in a conscious state of lack. What that means is that you're thinking, I don't have enough, I'm not going to have enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not making enough. When you're in that conscious state of lack, you manifest that and you just keep bringing more and more of that to yourself. At some point, you have to change the way you're thinking. I'm going to be fine. The money will be there. Hi, Widge. Everything's going to be fine. The money's going to be there. My investments are going to be fine. I'm going to make the right decisions. When you start thinking in the positive, and even in the now, I've already made those decisions. Things will change for you. So you want to make sure that you stop with that mentality of you don't have enough. Stop thinking that way, because you're manifesting yourself into a really bad place where you're kind of in a state of lack. So change your way of thinking, and that's definitely going to help you out. Start thinking of how you can improve it and that you're going to be fine, and that's definitely going to help you. I also wanted to announce that last week we had a little contest, and we had said if everybody puts their, or anybody, not everybody, but whoever wanted to, put your email address on our website. So go to karmicinspirations.net and enter your email on our website to receive our newsletter, which I've never sent one out really, but we do send out a couple of emails here and there. We have a couple sales that are going to be coming up for spring. We don't bombard you or drive you crazy. Then we're going to pull two winners, two people who listed their email addresses, and we're going to give 2 30-minute readings out this coming week. Last week, our winners were Joyce Santoro of Florida and Regina Davis Williams of Las Vegas, my town. I didn't know her from Vegas, so that was kind of weird. Hi, Joyce Bazzelli. So I'm just giving my cards a good shuffle. I also want to thank everybody who has donated to my brother's Do What You Can movement. He has been delivering goodies to everybody. Hi, Nicki Hamill. Thank you. I love seeing you girls. We need a Zoom dinner for all of us. Hi, Amy. Hi, Lisa. Before my sister gets on and tells you I'm wearing my shower cap on my head, I thought I did a pretty good job at a turban, so that's what it's supposed to be. I do sell tarot cards in the store, Julia, and I actually just got a ton in. If you go to our website, karmicinspirations.net, you can see all the new cards that we have. We have lots of awesome cards. So I use the Sacred Traveler cards a lot of the time. I use a bunch of cards. We have postcards from Spirit, which are messages from Spirit. Hi, Pat Macros. How are you? And then I use a bunch of Paulina Cassidy cards. So we have a lot of those in the store. I change up my cards all the time because I absolutely I'm addicted to the cards, as you know. Deborah Clisha Manville. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you are well. Paula, how are you? All right, so we're getting ready and getting ready to get started. Thank you to all the healthcare workers that have been keeping us safe, and please, everybody, wear your mask. I guess I don't have to say it because I say it all the time. Elisa Bizzuto, thank you. How you been, doll? Let me pull some cards for you. I think a couple of people asked while I was shuffling, but I didn't catch you, so don't be afraid to ask again. Lisa Bizzuto, don't be moving so quick on an idea that you have. You have a really good idea that you've been kind of toying around with. Look more on the internet and do a little bit more research. Don't get overwhelmed by the information that they're giving you. You're finally getting to a point where you feel like you have a lot of good people around you. Terry Purdy, what's up? I love you and I miss you. So you're finally getting to a point where you recognize that you have a lot of people around you that are trying to help you and support you. And isn't that a good thing that's kind of happened throughout this whole thing, is that we recognize like who our peeps really are. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, throw that idea just around to them. Don't get overwhelmed with the stuff that's on the internet, but you do want to get some ideas off the internet about the logistics of it all and maybe what's happening. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you're like in a transformation of yourself. I don't know if you're transitioning into a different job or maybe a different, I don't know. I see like a whole kind of shift with you. I see that you have a lot of things that are changing, and you're working on, maybe it's a spiritual path that you're like looking for, but I don't know. You have a lot of really good cards here. You have friends, you have family, you have soulmate cards. You have a lot of cards that are showing you that there are people around you, like you almost thought you didn't really have anybody that could help you. And then all of a sudden, everybody showed up to help you. So pay attention to the people who are showing up to help you because they're there. And know that you're coming out of a state of like kind of crappy shit, stuff that just happened. And you're going to be building it bigger, bigger, and better. Allison Raymond, let's see what's going on for you, doll. Joanna De Jesus, how are you? All right, let's see, Allison Raymond, what's going on for you? Oh. Al, really good cards. Al used to own Al's Pals, and now she owns Allison's Animal Academy. She is like a dog whisperer. She's amazing with animals. If you need someone like that, please give her a call. Allison, put your information on the comments so people can find you. Hey, all right, so for you, you are finally coming out of your funk. You are going to finally, like, get your groove with a certain supportive new connections. So it's a new connections, not ones that you have already. We won't take it personally. We got you. But you're going to like find somebody, especially it's going to be an older woman who's going to kind of take you under her wing. It's going to really show you a different direction that you should be heading in. Not necessarily all together, but maybe a different way to do what you're doing. Your increase is coming. Now decrease and loss are two different things. Like loss is like I lost a loved one, I lost an object that I can't find. Decrease is like decrease in energy, decrease in money. Well, your decrease card comes in, but it comes in upside down. So like decrease, the water's pouring out of their hands, but on the opposite end of that, it's pouring into their hands. So finally, at the middle of your thing, you are finally increasing. It's been a long time for you, I know. So stick with what you're doing. Know that your sacred temple is the seat of your soul. It's the thing that brings you joy. It's the thing that makes you happy. Stick with what you're doing. The status quo card comes up with that. That just means that I know it's been slow moving, but you're heading in the right direction. The conflicts that you've had with yourself and with the indecision and all of that is finally over. And for you, figure out, find some women empower women. We are a great group of women, that are going to help you just to steer your ship in a little bit different direction, because the conflict card comes up, but it comes up upside down. So all of the spaces that you were conflicted and trying to, figure out those mucky waters, they're going to, start the calm. They're going to keep the status quo. They're going to show you how you can take really where you're at right now and keep building it and building it and building it and just start to gain momentum. Let the winds get a hold of your sails and get in there. Hey, Mel! Am I with my soulmate? And I want to ask about mom too, but that really scares me. Well, that might be a loaded question, Mel. We might have to do that one a little bit later off the live feed, but let me just see what we have to do about soulmates and relationships, and we'll pull about mom. Oh, I love it. So a couple cards just flew out. I'm going to keep those over to the side. Hi, Joy Santoro. We just congratulated you for winning the free reading last week. I hope you liked it. Jerry Cayazzo. Oh, the king of hot dogs. How are you, doll? We were just at Frankie's today. Oh, Mel. All right, Mel, this is what I have to tell you about your dude. All right. He's a really, 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 really good guy. He is. He may not be as loving as you would like him to be. He may not be that, I know. No, flying cards are great. That means that they really have to tell you this, that I don't need to pick them because these are the cards that you need to know about. So the cards that flew out are happy success, but it's upside down. It just means that the success it's long term. Like it's going to be there. It's going to be slow success. So that just means that there's some work that needs to be done for you to realize what's going on. Discovery, you got to know. You got to learn a lot of things about them. The things that kind of, just make me go, there's things that you need to know about them. Until you discover like all the little nuances that you are concerned with, you know, you have to figure it out. The loving man comes up upside down. That means that he is a loving man, but he may not be that lovey-dovey, huggy, kissy-feely guy that you may want. But he is definitely somebody who is grounded, who is sincere with his thoughts. He's definitely somebody who will be there for you when you need him to be there. You know, I don't know if he's like an earth sign. There's like earth sign guys that are like a Taurus or a Capricorn. They're definitely not the, let me hold your hand, let me show you how much I love you and tell you every day and bring you flowers. But they are the guys that will be there when push comes to shove. They will be right there. So that is really always a good sign. Hi, Carla Carloni Lombardo. You have to always honor your higher self. So know that as you go through this process of learning if this person is your soulmate or not, that you need to stand up for yourself and know that you're only going to be treated, Carmen Champy, how are you? Know that you're only going to be treated the way that you allow people to treat you. So some people, and I mean this in both senses, men and women, sometimes you have to show the other person how you expect to be treated, because some people just don't really know any better. And it doesn't mean that they're treating you badly. It just means that you have a certain way that you want to be treated. Some women want their car door opened all the time. Some women don't care about that. Some men want a woman who's going to maybe make them dinner, and some women don't cook. So, you know, you have to learn these things as you go through a relationship. I don't think you're being very optimistic about this relationship, and that's not really helping your cause. I think that if you go looking for something that is going to make you doubt he's your soulmate, you are going to find it because you're looking for it, expecting it, and almost manifesting it. If you take it at face value and take the relationship for what it is, as far as, you know, I can't change him, he isn't everything that I want him to be, but he is a good guy, I think that you will have long-term success with him. I'm going to have you message me off camera and we'll chat about your mom. Not that there's anything wrong, I didn't pull cards, but I just like to kind of get as many people as I can. I hope that's okay. Peter Carosa, how you been? Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Diane DeLucia. We're glad you're feeling better. Is Carmen on? Hi, Carm. I don't know if Donna's on. I haven't seen Donna. She might be in another watch party. Hi, Elizabeth. Let's see what we have to tell Elizabeth. So we had a great monthly meeting this week with the Women Empowering Women. I don't know if any of you checked it out. Ladies, we have a Women Empowering Women group. It's women entrepreneurs. And we have a lot of women that aren't entrepreneurs, but they might like be financial people at different companies. They might be realtors, interior designers, whatever. And it's really just the most amazing group of women who empower each other. If you're looking for a group of women and a tribe to empower you and make you feel good and help you live your best life, that's it. We had like 30 people on the Zoom. Oh my God, that was the best thing ever. We broke off into little small groups. I never knew we could do that. It was so great. Deborah Pagone Vasquez, how are you? I think this was Elizabeth Morin, if I remember the name correctly. Elizabeth, you are trying so hard to start something new, but it isn't working, doll. What's going on? It's almost like you keep starting and you keep getting pushed back. And I don't know if you're trying to go to school and you're not able to go to school, or I'm getting new beginnings in the teacher card upside down. So I don't know if you're trying to learn something and it's just not working. I don't know if you're trying to figure something out. The discovery card's upside down. Victim mentality. It's like you're ready. You're like ready to set yourself free and to figure it out, but it's just not working for you. So you want to just figure, you're like stuck. You're so stuck. So for you, in order to get to wherever you're supposed to be going, there's a lot of things you have to face on your own. You have to shed your mask. So this mask, everyone has a mask on. How you doing, Nicki? I'm fine. How's everything? We're good. You know, but you're not necessarily always good. You want to shed the mask. And when this card is upside down, this is shedding the mask to yourself. This means that I need to be honest with myself of where I think I'm holding up this process. Sometimes when we're trying to get to a certain point, we are the reason that we're stuck. It's like you get stuck on a certain idea of like, here's an example. We were doing a Halloween party, transforming the space from, one space to a haunted hotel, and we had a cemetery area, and I was so fixated on making the gates to the cemetery area that the whole entire project was getting delayed because I couldn't figure out how to get the cemetery, and my sister finally said, you need to let it go. And I did. I had to let that go in order to get the rest of the project going. So you have to figure out at what point is one thing that you're holding on to is holding you back from getting to the next thing that you're supposed to be getting to. So you want to make sure that you recognize where you are in that hold up process, because it's only being held up really by you. So you want to make sure that whatever it is that is going and why you're getting stuck, that you realize that it has something to do with the way you're looking at it, or you're procrastinating, or you're doing or not doing something, or holding on to it. Patricia, how are you, my angel reader? I love you so much. Courtney, business opportunities for Courtney. Don't even tell me, girl, you're leaving the chamber, because the Waterbury Regional Chamber would be nothing without you. It's a wonderful organization. Let's see. If you don't belong to the chamber and you're a small business, you should. They're a great resource. It's worth the money. Just the networking opportunities alone. Hi, Patricia. All right, let's see, Courtney. So Courtney, I don't think that you're being honest with yourself as to what it is you actually want to do, or where you're, okay, good, I'm so glad. I didn't mean to throw that out there either. But I don't think you're being really honest, 100% honest with what you want to do and why you want to do it. So for you, you're too worried about like what's happened in the past, where you're going in the future, to really pay attention to like what you really want to do like right at this moment. So you want to start thinking about like a job maybe that's going to allow you to have more fun. It's about like, okay, yes, everybody wants to make more money, but maybe what you're doing right now is not bringing you the joy that you thought it was going to bring. So maybe a different job at the chamber would be a little bit better fit for you. Or maybe the job you were doing before you had more fun doing, and then you get to this job thinking it was going to be better, but it maybe isn't. So you might be going back. You're going to be recognized for something that you did while you were doing all of that, but I think that you might be taking a step back to something that you were doing before that you actually liked better, or in the same area. Like I think you were doing events or something before, maybe that was way more fun for you. So you might, I don't mean it's going to be a step back maybe in pay, but it's definitely going to be a step back in something that you enjoy doing more. Hey Beth, how are you? That I think that you're just going to figure out how to do that. Now you want to ask your angels, because your angel cards come up, and it's come up saying that the angels of the four direction are there to give you direction. They're there to give you that direction. So when you lay down at night, don't be afraid to throw out, I'm asking all my guardian angels to please give me direction on what it is I'm supposed to be doing, or what my next steps are going to be, especially at night, because sometimes we dream about them, and even if we don't remember our dreams, when we wake up during the day, we start getting like flicks of, oh my God, maybe that's what I should do it, because you dreamt about it, you just don't remember it. So sometimes that's like the hidden psyche that you get. Like a lot of people are intuitive, but they don't really know, but it's really because they're seeing their dreams during the day and they don't know it's their dreams. Patricia, I would be honored to see if I have a message for you. Donna, just so you know, I cannot see you. Hi Leslie, don't let me forget you. Donna Colson, I don't see you at all. So you might be in a watch group. You might still be gardening in your yard. I'm not sure. But I'm not, there you are. Hi, Dal. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I have Leslie Mangachi and Patricia right now. So Patricia, you are at a point right now where you have to start leveling up your level of respect for yourself. You are so good at telling other people to respect themselves and to carry themselves with pride and to do all of those things, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, and your angels always tell you that. However, I'm not feeling that you're giving yourself the love and respect that you really need to do that. So, you know, you're really good at sharing your talents and sharing your advice, and your advice is always spot on. I want you to give yourself the advice that you would give to me, but give it to yourself. You have a lot of success that's coming to you in every area of your life, but you're feeling very stuck. You're feeling like I want to get to this point, but I'm not able to get to that point. I'm not sure what's holding you back. And I don't know if it's a relationship that's holding you back, so you're not able to move it forward because you're taking care of somebody else, or you're doing something for somebody else, and you're giving all of your energy to somebody else. But it's time that you start taking that stuck energy, and maybe you're feeling stuck in that relationship. So for you, I'm not making assumptions, but for you, it's about starting to make changes so that you can start manifesting the things you want. Of course, you have intuition, manifestation, and you're almost being blocked. It's almost like if some of you don't know, Patricia is our incredible angel reader at the shop, and she is amazing. So I'm feeling like your intuition and your manifestation for yourself is being blocked because you're like you're overcome with the energy that you're sharing with everybody else. Your angel card came with you. Of course it did. The angels are the 4 directions. They're there to give you direction. So for you, I want you to now make sure that you are your own loving woman. You want to turn that love, that light into yourself. Very optimistic. You have to continue to stay optimistic, because the stuck energy is going to keep you stuck if you don't change that around. So you want to make sure that you, I see you, Donna, Amy, I got Leslie, then Amy. But the true love card comes in upside down. But again, her true love is herself. So that's any relationship that is affecting you in a way that's not really working. So it could be, you know, that you're helping someone, you're in a relationship that's not working, or there's someone else that's sucking your energy. So for you to use your manifestation and intuition, that's you all the way. You have to yes, it's time for you to make those changes. It's for your own good. And you have to, at some point, say self-preservation has to kick in, and you have to be more loving to yourself than anybody. Once you do that, happy success is yours. He's just there waiting for you. So, you know, the happy success guy. So you know what you have to do. You don't need me to tell you that, but you just have to start getting that energy moving again. Oh, I hope that was good. I love you and I miss you. All right, Leslie Magachi, and then Amy, I think it was Blair. So let me go ahead, Leslie. I hope you're still there. Leslie Magachi, a very long time friend. You'll learn after 40 not to say old friend, because, you know, we don't like that word. Hence, my shower cap on my head, as my sister would say. But it's my attempt at a turban. Leslie, so for you, oh my God, your family is everything. So your family is everywhere around you. They are totally supportive. They are, I don't know how to say, they are your love and your aggravation. That is not my statement. That is just like everyone. Is it not true? Especially in this time where we're all sort of like doing, you know, nothing but family. So there's a lot of things that are going on that you don't really like, and that your intuition is telling you are not quite in the right direction of what you're thinking. It's taking any kind of energy that you have for fun, and it's almost making it to a point where you're just like, I don't even know what to say or do anymore, because I don't know if you're walking on eggshells. I don't know if you're just trying to avoid things. I think it's time that maybe you bring in somebody who could give you more information. I don't know if somebody needs to maybe seek an advisor, something like that. Your friends, your family, and your guides come up. Now, your friends, family, and guides are people who passed away. Don't be afraid to call on your friends and your family who have passed away, your spirit guides. They are always around you. Your spirit guides, hey, Mare and Janice, how are you? Your spirit guides are always there to help you. And sometimes we know who they are, and sometimes we, you know, just feel like, oh, I know my mom was with me today, or I know so-and-so was here. They are. That's why you know they're there. They can tell you in a way that we can't say, hey, hi, I'm here. So know when they're there. Ask them for help and guidance. I always say, when you go to bed at night and you're starting to get into that sort of sleep time, that's when your mind is most open, or when you first wake up before you get out of bed. Your mind is not in a state of chaos, and that's when you can listen to your guides, listen to your messages, ask them for help. You don't have to be specific. I need help with this situation. I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not strong enough to handle it. I'm not seeing the whole picture. Whatever it is that you need to ask them. When you wake up in the morning or get up and start your day, you will start to see the signs of what you need to do. People will say something to you and you'll be like, or something will happen. You'll get it, and it's crazy how it happens, but you will find out. You have gratitude, great gratitude for them helping. Thank you very much for helping me, and thank you for whatever it is that's going good in your life. Because sometimes when crap is happening, it's all consuming, and you're like, oh, everything is wrong. There's a lot of good that happens for us, so we want to make sure. Hey, Carm, you want to make sure that you tell the universe and your spirit guides, thank you for helping me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all that my blessings. Thank God I'm in the house and safe. Whatever it is, you definitely have a lot of increase coming, and increase again. That increases energy, love, abundance, all of that kind of stuff. It's not like increase in stuff. It's increase in emotional, energy, any kind of energy stuff. So you want to make sure that, with that gratitude, you're going to be getting all of that back. So be ready for it. I hope that helps. I hope you get it. Amy, I think it was Amy Blair, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I love that you all say hi to each other. Isn't this so fun? That's why we do it. It's like connection. Again, I want to just congratulate Jamie Marabilio again. She owns the Academy of Medical Training, and you always see her pictures on all the buses with her little stethoscope and everything. She trains people to be in the medical field, and when they shut the schools down, she took all of her medical supplies and donated them to all of the hospitals. And in the meantime, she's also teaching online so that she could keep getting people out into the medical field to help us through this crisis. And on top of that, she's so fun and puts everybody before her, and she's generous. So she is this month's recipient of the Nicki Sarno Appreciation Award. So I just want to recognize her and thank her for all that she does for the community. Hi, Amy. How are you? I saw my cousin Kathy on too. Amy, let's see what the cards have to tell you. I hope everybody's doing all right. If anybody needs anything, shout it out. I'm sure somebody on our feed has something to help you. Ooh. Amy, whatever it is that you are wondering about, I don't know what sign you are either, but whatever it is you're wondering about, you already know the answer to. You're just looking to me to validate whatever it is that you're thinking about. Because you're kind of like, all of a sudden, everything has changed for you. It's like, you're going along nice, and then out of the blue, you're like, what the heck just happened? I get family cards. I'm getting a lost card. So the family card is upside down. That's telling me that there's tumultuous time in your family, that it's not really status quo is not happening for you right now. So for you, you're getting the lost card, but the lost card is also upside down. Now, the lost card, again, is like something that you lost is coming back. So I don't know if somebody from the past has come back into your space. Aquarius. See, Aquarius are big thinkers, and you're air sign. So you're open to all this stuff. You're very intuitive. So you already have an idea of what the heck is going on, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if something or someone has come into your space that has kind of disrupted your family life. And all of a sudden, you're seeing people for who they really are, and that has surprised you. And you have kind of known it, but now that it's in your face, you have to deal with it. And I think it has to do with a woman. I don't know if I'm off track or if this hasn't happened yet, but this is definitely something that you want to pay attention to, because a lot of things are being delayed with this whole Corona thing. We're not having big birthdays or anything like that. So I don't know if this is a year for big birthdays. I don't know if it's a year for a big anniversary, but it's definitely going to be delayed because of this. And there's going to be some big drama that's going to occur because of a woman who I think you have kind of pushed away and then all of a sudden is coming back into your space. So I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but it's saying that be strong, be courageous, because you're going to be able to handle it. But it's just saying to be aware that this may be occurring. So I get all those cards for you, and there's a lot. So I don't know if somebody's planning like a destination, like family reunion or a destination wedding when all of this is over. But there's definitely going to be some kind of surprise from a woman who like turns your family upside down. If you want more information about that, go ahead and message me this week on Facebook, and we'll pull a few more cards, because there's something big happening. Deanna Markarian, oh, my cousin. Hi, doll. How are ya? Donna, who do we have? Nancy Santos? All right. Let me give him a good shuffle. Ooh, that was a good shuffle. Also, I want to thank everybody who has donated to the Do What You Can movement that my brother has going, and he's delivering individually wrapped snacks. I can't wait to Zoom either, Terry. If I don't get you tonight, which I hope to, we'll do it on the Zoom. He has been collecting individually wrapped snacks for all the healthcare workers, and he's been delivering to everywhere. And people are so appreciative, and I just want to tell you how thankful the healthcare workers are at convalescent homes, hospitals, the police department, EMTs. He's delivering everywhere. So thank you to everybody who has. I know. Whoa, Nancy. Intuition and manifestation, doll. I don't know what sign you are, but you're very, very intuitive as well. Again, you're another one. You know what's going on. Let's see. All right. All right. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you are in the process of some type of separation. Now, that could be a separation with a person. It could be a separation from a job. It could be some type of anything. I'm leaving my apartment. You're breaking like a lease. You're at a point in your life where you're like, I have to start taking care of myself because none of this is really working for me. So whether it is a job, a person, or a place that you're living at, you are cutting your losses. It's like one of these. I'm cutting my losses and I am on my way out. So you are in the middle of changing your entire life. And it is actually, you like thought about it and then now it started, but you're not ready. So you're kind of sort of trying to plan it. And if you have not started yet, you're going to be planning it as you go. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you are getting... your intuition card is telling you something isn't right. Professional assistance is letting me know that there might be some type of legality or something that's not really working out in your favor. So you might want to be ready for that. And know that if it doesn't work out in your favor, it's okay, because everything happens for a reason, but it's just maybe pushing you through whatever it is faster than you expected. I do see that it might be costing you something. So it's either going to cost you something by way of like money or time or energy, something. There's definitely a decrease there for you. I almost feel like it's going to cost you more in energy than anything else. Like I feel like you're going to be so drained at the end of this. This is a time for you to start really doing some soul searching and realizing that what is happening to you, and I don't think that you're on the happy side of this decision, but you have to know that the sacred temple is the seed of your soul. It is about the inside of your soul knowing and doing what is best for you. And it's saying that whatever the change is, it is for your best and highest good, even though you cannot see it. So for you, there is a breaking of commitment. So even though there's a person on here, the breaking the commitment is any kind of commitment. So I don't know if it's a divorce, a breakup, a break of a lease, a break of a job, but there's something going on. Know that your highest power is now. So you have to stand strong in where you're at right now. Appreciate that somewhere, somehow, this is for your greatest good, even though you may not feel like it at the moment. I know when you're in this kind of craziness, it doesn't feel like it. Start your plan of action if you have not yet. You need to get your plan together so that you can land on your feet, because your transformation is coming. It is going to be amazing, but it is not going to be quick. It's not going to be fast, but it is definitely going to be for the better. So I am not sure what that is about. I hope you know. But even though it may not be so great for you at the moment, it is definitely going to be for your greatest and highest good. So take a breath and know that, you know, the universe removes people and things from your life for a reason. And sometimes it takes us a while to see why that is, but they serve no purpose in the next chapter of your life. So they got to go one way or another. Donna, who's next? Well, I'm waiting. Terry Purney. Terry Purney, it's time for you to start something fun that you like to do. You've gotten this card twice. Creative endeavor. And I don't know if you have been recognized at work yet, but you're going to be. So you want to make sure that you start paying. Oh, good, Joanna. You're next. So for you, you want to make sure that you are honoring your path. You're going to be recognized. People are going to start to respect you more. You need to start healing yourself in every way, mind, body, spirit. So start taking some time for yourself. Maybe walk in the deserts, maybe drink more water, maybe meditation. You want to make sure that you're doing that. Happy success is around the corner for you, but it's coming slower than you want. So you want to make sure that increase is coming, happy success is coming, but they're both coming slow. So you want to make sure that you just keep moving forward. Joanna, let's see what's going on for you. Oh, and I decided to also extend the 40% off my private readings. I was only going to be good through the end of April, but we decided, since they extended the quarantine till the 20th of May, that we're going to extend that until the 20th of May also. So if you want a private reading with me, it's 40% off. So instead of $50 and $100 for 30 minutes and 60 minutes, it's only $30 and $60. And Donna will post up a link so that you could just click on that to get the discount. And we're doing 2 drawings for 2 free readings. If you go to our website, karmicinspirations.net, sign up for our newsletter. We're going to be pulling emails from there, and we're going to do 2 of them for free 30-minute readings this week. Last week we had Joyce Santoro of Florida and Regina Davis-Williams of Las Vegas got free readings this week. So maybe it's you this week. Who knows? Okay, I got Joanna DeJesus, then Lisa Campbell. Hold on, Donna. Joanna. All right. Oh, so you got a big milestone coming up. Is it your anniversary coming up, doll? I have a milestone with a loving man. You're trying to get something done, but you're very conflicted. I know that with this whole, delay thing, everybody's kind of pushing things off. Look, your plans are falling through. Am I right on that, Joanna? So you have a big milestone coming up. You're trying to get friends and family together for some party or some event or something, but with this whole corona thing, you're kind of stuck in the middle of this whole thing. Your angels and your guides are always with you, so the angels of the 4 direction are trying to help you, but it's saying, like, maybe don't act on it so quick because it's going to cost you money and you're going to end up losing it, so don't plan anything yet. The plan and action card is upside down, and that comes in with the decrease card. So it's saying don't make those plans. Yeah, so the anniversary, the milestone with the loving man come up together. So if you're planning some big party thing, don't start putting any deposits or anything down, because your friends and family are going to celebrate with you. They totally are, but you want to make sure that because the plan and action saying do not plan it, do not put any action down. I know you're conflicted with that because you just want to plan it and get it set, but who knows what's going to happen. There's always happy success, but it's going to be delayed. So you want to just hold off on any plans with that. And I know you feel like you're getting gypped on it, but everybody will celebrate whenever you throw a party. People will come to any party, anywhere, anytime, for whatever reason. You can make up the date. Probably people don't even remember what date it was except for you. Men don't even remember their anniversary anyway. You could tell them whatever date it was. Honey, it was September 6th. Let's do it again. Oh, but if you're planning a big party out of state, you might want to get some professional assistance on it. That just popped out while I was talking to you. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Yes, don't start booking that yet. Don't book it yet, or if you do, get the insurance. And get a travel agent. That's the professional assistance. So if you do start doing that, get the insurance and get a travel agent. Oh, Lisa Campbell, I think, was next. Hi, Lisa Campbell. Lisa Campbell, I think that all right, so there's something going on, Lisa. So I don't know if you are intuitive or not. I don't know if you sense spirit or not. I want you to start paying attention because I sense that you're having some anxiety or some fear about things that are happening, but you don't realize that the things that are happening are your spirit guides and your angels around you. So I don't know if you're hearing noises in your house or if weird things are happening, but your spirit guides and your angels are around you. They're trying to give you a signal or a message for something, and I think that it's freaking you out more than you're paying attention. So we will be together again is the heavenly card that I got. It's a James Van Praagh deck. So know that your guides are with you and they're saying, look, we got this for you. The fear is coming up. So it's like face that and say, you know, okay, I know that you're with me. I think there's some worry about a man. And I think that you're thinking, oh, this is crazy. So there's a guy in your life that's somehow being affected and you're afraid of what's happening. Know that your angels and your spirit guides are working with you to help them. See? Okay. Oh, I love that. So it has something to do with the loving man as your dad. Now, don't feel like that things are out of control. Everything is in your control. So I want you to just start paying attention. They're trying to teach you something. They're either trying to teach you that you know how to communicate with them. They're either teaching you that you can figure out what they're saying. I want you to pay better attention to what is happening. The teacher card is coming up with all of that. I don't know if you need to start taking a class. The new connections comes up, and I know it's upside down because right now you can't really be doing those things. But what I want you to do is look for a class online with mediumship or connecting with spirit. If you go to Google and Google meditations like to connect with spirit, there's a really good one. If you message me, I'll message you a really good one that will help you to figure out the spirits that are trying to connect with you. I think that is going to help you. It's definitely, I think, a male spirit that has passed away, and it might be somebody younger that's trying to reach you. It's definitely this is nothing new for you, so I don't want you to be afraid of it. They're definitely trying to help you. They're trying to help you in a way that the only way they know how. This is something you've known for a long time. Everybody, your ascended masters, your angels, the sacred temple, everybody's working to help you with this. It's nothing to be afraid of. I don't have a message for you. It's not giving me a message except that you need to start reaching out and trying to figure out what that is. So please private message me. I'm going to get you that link so you can discover who it is that's trying to reach you. That is going to help you to figure out what their messages are and what they're trying to do for you. Bonnie Lee? Is it Bonnie Lee? Is that Bonnie Lee? I like that. Hi, Diane. I don't really do message from spirit. I'm not a medium, but I can see what I can find out. I got Bonnie Lee on the roster, and I don't know if Donna has anybody after her, but we'll put you on the list. Bonnie, I feel like you're getting a lot of things that you have asked for. I love that, Bonnie Lee. You're getting a lot of things that you asked for. And you have a lot of things that you asked for, but it's not kind of in the way that you thought you were going to get it. I don't know if you've ever seen Under the Tuscan Sun, but that movie is all about, she wanted all of these things. She wanted a life in the house that she bought. She wanted a wedding in her house. She wanted a family in her house. And then all these cocky things happen, and all of a sudden, she had all of those things, but none of them happened to her. It's about you're throwing things out to the universe that are happening and you're getting them, but it's not in the way that you thought that you were going to get them. So I want you to start thinking about what you're asking the universe for and realize if you have gotten them already. So the gratitude card is coming in upside down. That means that you need to start being grateful for the things that you've gotten. I have a friend that says, oh, I just need more interaction, or, oh, I just want to get out of the house, or, oh, I don't want to lose my job. And within 3 days, he went to the store. Some lady started yelling his name, but to someone else. So when he turned around, he had a whole 2-hour conversation with this total stranger. But he got the connection that he was asking for, but it wasn't how he expected. He wasn't being specific in the connection. And he got out of his house, and he got a call from his boss. Things happen, but it wasn't the way he thought. So for you, it's about having gratitude, taking account of the things that you do have going for you. Pay attention to the things that have happened and the things that may happen in the future in the way that that you're asking for stuff, because the way you if you say, oh, I want this, you may have gotten it a week ago, but you don't realize it again because it's not happening. You need to start taking the steps you need to start figuring out how to ask the universe to be more specific about what it is that you want. The healing light is coming for you. You need to be a little bit more easy with yourself. Be less judgmental, be less you're very good to everybody else, but you're not to yourself. I don't know if you're looking for a kindred partnership. That kindred partnership is right around you, and it's almost like it has been delivered to you, but you're missing it. You're missing it. The universe is giving it to you. You have the conscious of lack, I'm not good enough, I must be unlovable, I must not be this. All of those things that you say, or you're saying, I don't need a man, I'm an independent woman, and whether you mean it or don't mean it, that's what the universe is hearing. So pay attention to the things you're throwing out to the universe, because you're getting what you're asking for, but you're asking the wrong way. So start paying attention to how you're addressing yourself to the universe, how you are asking the universe for things when you're trying to manifest. Be thankful for the things that you have already. Kindred partnership upside down. If that's what you're looking for, it's around the corner or it's being delivered to you, but you're just not accepting it or seeing it. So everything in that situation is on you. Watch how you talk to the universe. Watch how you talk to yourself. I hope that makes sense. Your thoughts become your actions. Your words become your life. You have to really be careful of that. Dawn Viola, long time no see, Holy Cross. Donna, I can't remember who is next. Hi, Rick Vittorelli. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's so nice out today. I almost didn't want to come on because it was too nice out. 80 degrees. It was 7 o'clock. Hi, Joanne. Donna. Coon Coon. I love it. I hope I'm saying that right. I like that. I wonder if that's a nickname. I'm going to be Nick Nick. Diane, are you telling me Diane is next or Kun Kun is next? I don't know. So, hi, Julia. All right, so I'm going to pull for Diane because I'm not sure if Kun Kun with the smiley faces is a person or Donna's just trying to tell me something. So, Diane, let's see. You know, romance is in the air. So I think that this, oh good, Diane Santoro. So I think that romance is in the air for everyone in this whole lockdown thing. Because we're all stuck either with the same people and we either have to learn how to like them again or we're all tired of being by ourselves. So in the beginning, I have the loving man. And the loving man is always a good thing. It's someone who is caring, who is there for you, supportive. But your energy is all over the place. Like you are so giving your energy to everybody and everything okay, I got it. To giving your energy to everybody and everything that's not yourself. So I want for you to start giving your energy a break and taking a breath and taking a step back to see what's going on. Your ascended masters and your energy, I don't know if I'm a prayer. So if you pray and you're, saying, oh my God, I need some help with this, you need to start figuring it out. So there's a lot of things that are going on, and I think that you have an intuition and a slight idea of what might be happening. It's time for you to start putting a plan in place for you, whatever it is that you're deciding to do. I don't know if you're going to ask a mentor for some help or if you're going to seek some advice from somebody. I'm getting planning and action is going to take longer than you think. You haven't started yet. It's time to start doing that. Intentions are taking steps to figure out what the next step is to get that energy unstuck, and that you're ready to stop being the victim of your own mind and stop being the victim and blaming everybody else and taking accountability and saying, I've had it, I'm out of here, or I'm doing something, or I'm moving. So if you're waiting to take a class, or if you're waiting to start a new project, or you're waiting to make some type of change or transformation, you are the only one stopping you. So you want to make sure that you are putting your action plan in place, whether if you can't do it right now and you have to wait till the corona thing is over, now's the perfect time to get the plan in place so that when it's over, you can just move. And I don't mean move place, but move on the action. So for you, it's about taking your energy, calming it down, take a step back, figure out what's going on, and really look at your life and say, okay, in 1 month, 6 months, whatever it is, when this is over, where do I want to go? What do I want my life to look like? And how do I make that happen? Use your downtime wisely, because the stuck energy is starting to move. The victim mentality, it's not my fault, it's not blah, blah, blah. You're taking accountability. This is me. This is what I'm doing it now. I'm handling my business. So you're in a really good space that way. It's time to start making whatever it is happen that you want to happen, but get the plan in place while you're on lockdown. It's a perfect time to start putting the plan in place. Don't start making any moves without a plan. Hi, Heather and Stacy Mitchell. Do you love my lips? I forget lip sense, everybody, but I forget the colors that I have. I don't know who that was for. Kindred spirit, maybe for Heather, because we were talking kindred spirits, doll. If you're planning a trip, of course, hold off, but you're going to have way more fun. I think you need to start planning a trip that's maybe like a retreat. It's going to be something good for your higher self. So I don't know if you do yoga, maybe a yoga retreat. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Diane Santoro. You're ready. Keep your plan going. This is the perfect time to plan. Keep it going. Don't wait for anybody else to tell you when and where. When you're ready, go, but put your plan in place. Kun Kun. Kun Kun or Corinne? Kun Kun, I don't know who you are, but I like the name. I'm going to start going by Nick. So Kun Kun, let's see what we got for you, doll. Kun Kun, I want you to stop with the negative thinking. Like you start out with oh, this is so good that happened, then all of a sudden it's wah-wah, but that, and I'm going to have, you're like, oh, then I'm going to break my leg. Like, I'm going to go ice skating, oh, but I'm going to get hurt. Like, you start out with a really, really good thought, and then all of a sudden, wah-wah-wah, it goes right into a black hole. So for you, those dark thoughts start really perpetuating more dark thoughts. The dark thought card also is be aware of the people who are around you. If you have new people coming around you, be careful of who they are. Hi, Kuna. Thanks. So be careful of people, any new people that are coming around you. Just be careful and see, pay attention to them, see if they're for your highest good. I don't know. My addiction is food. Everybody has some kind of addiction. Some people smoke, some people drink coffee, some people smoke pot, whatever it is. Some people just have negative thoughts. Some people, whatever it is that holds you back. That's the dark thoughts. That's like the devil card in tarot. So anything that holds you back, you want to put, pull in the reins on that, because when you start thinking of those things, it honestly is paralyzing. So for you, you're planning stuff, and then you fall back. So for you, you want to keep saying, I need to keep that plan going. The plans are working. The plans are working. You're your own worst enemy. You pull the reins back. Keep it going. Again, you're in a major transformation, but you're like your own worst enemy. You have a big transformation that's coming up that will be amazing if you don't get in your own way. There's definitely going to be a few people that are going to help you. Spirit guides, again, very, very powerful spirit guides around you. You're not going to sense them though. They're not going to be there. Just trust that you are going to ask them out loud. I know you're there, whoever your spirit guide is. Mom, I know you're there. Grandma, whoever. Please help me. Anytime you feel like you're getting sucked into that black hole, whoever you have to ask to get you out of it. Sometimes that's all it takes. There might be a mentor that's going to help you. Always exhibit great gratitude. That's a great thing. You know how far you have come, so you're doing really good. If you don't take those steps, those steps to plan it, have a plan in place, and not only have a plan in place, but almost set a deadline. I think you are somebody who needs like a date. I need to set the date, because if I don't set the date, I'll just keep planning forever, because I like the planning part. You want to set a date so that you are, Michelle Gote, I think you have a birthday coming up. Happy birthday, girl. And good job taking the Christmas ornaments down. So I think that don't over plan, but you want to have a plan. So plan it, but set a date so you can have a date to execute it. That is going to be very, very important. So whether you have like a milestone birthday coming up, or whether you have something big happening like a graduation or a birthday or something, you want to set that date as the date of execution to make it happen, because you're taking the steps, and the dark thoughts are the back steps. So keep it going. If you keep taking the back step, you're going to keep getting into like stuck energy that's going to be harder to get out. So trust your instincts, trust your plan, know that it's coming. Good, I'm so glad you know what I'm talking about. Make sure, call upon your angels and your spirit guides, and they're going to help you to stay positive, stay focused, stay true to yourself, and set the date. Whatever the date is, set it. Set a realistic date. Don't set a date like, August of 2021. Keep setting little dates. Like, I need to have this done by June. I need to have this done by September. Even if you have to do little target dates just to keep you on track, that may be what you have to do. I think Corinne was next. Hi, Chris DJ Magic. DJ Magic spinning the hits. I don't know if you can hear it right now. I have some meditation music going. I try to give you the whole feel. The turban, the candles, the music, May as well do it right if you're going to do it right. Worried about my oldest son Gary's relationship with his fiance. Do we like her? Let's see. Don't tell me. I'm not a psychic. I just look like this. All right, let's see. Her name is Jen. What sign is he? Can you tell me what sign Gary is? Hi, Christine. Oh my gosh. I hope you don't like her. Oh no, Corinne. So, okay. So I don't know why you're worried, but I see that there are big plans in the works, and it's something they've been planning on for a really, really long time. I don't know if one of them is a teacher or works in the school system, but I think that things are a little bit rocky right now. He's a Virgo. He's the lover of the zodiac, and he's always trying to be fair. What sign is she? Do we know what sign Jen is? Corinne? All right, listen, I'm just here to read the cards. Don't shoot the messenger. So we're getting the planning card. Okay, so she homeschools. All right. There's like an upheaval of peace in their house that's not really working out. October 1st, I think that is Libra. Can somebody help me out? I think it's a Libra also. What's the other L one? Or Virgo, maybe. Virgo. So listen. Okay. I think there's a little upheaval of whatever's happening in their house. There's a lack of peace in the house. It might have to do with the fact that she's homeschooling and that there's a lot happening and going on there. I do think that there is going to be some type of cancellation of a big event. I do think maybe it's just a postponement. Libra, thank you, Diane. So he's a Virgo, she's a Libra. So the Virgo is the lover of the zodiac. Again, they're very like accommodating, very good. The Libra wants everything to be fair. It's actually a really good match. So, I don't think it's a personal thing. I think that there's going to be a postponement. If they already picked a date, they might be postponing that. I don't think that they're going to be I don't think it's because of the corona thing. I think there's going to be a lot of things that are going on, and I don't know that it's going to be canceled for good, but I do think that there's going to be a lot of things that happen over the next couple of little while. I don't have a time frame, but I think that things are going to be seen in a different light. I'm getting the removal of a mask. I'm getting a loss. I'm getting not very grateful for things that are happening, which good. Don't let them set a date yet. Don't let them set a date yet, because I don't think that the date is like, I think this is going to just get, any commitment plan is going to get pushed off. So I'm glad that they're engaged, but I think that any plan to actually make the commitment, this card comes up upside down. So that means that it's not going to happen anytime soon. Behind the mask is shedding of the mask. So that means that someone is either going to show their true colors, or show that they're afraid, or say something to the other person. It's not going to be horrible. There's no horrible like, oh my God, we all hate each other. But I think that there's going to be something that happens that's going to like prolong all of the plans that they already have. I think that there's something going on in the house that's going to shift a lot of stuff that's going on with them. So I don't necessarily see like a big like, oh my God, everything's canceled and I'm out of here and whatever. But I think that any plan of like a wedding or anything is just going to be kind of pushed off a little bit. I think that, I mean, kindred partnership, it is upside down. It just means that it's kind of like off kilter a little bit, and that it's just kind of like, she's a loving woman too. So we got loving man and loving woman. They're good together. There's just something that's kind of like setting them apart a little bit. So I wouldn't push anything. I would not get in the middle of anything. They're probably going to work out any differences that they're having. Know that, there might just be like a little rough patch because of all the togetherness and everything at home. There is something upheaval at the house that's going on, but I don't think it's anything big or anything that anybody needs to be concerned with. I hope that makes sense. Sabrina. I always loved that name ever since Charlie's Angels. They used to shoot like that. Remember they used to hold their hand up like, what, women can't just shoot a gun? Rappers shoot it sideways and girls got to hold their arm. I never got that. Hi, Christopher Holland. I miss you. I can't wait for our Zoom dinner. Hi, Diane. You're welcome, Corinne. I hope that makes sense. If there's something more specific, you can message me later, and we can chat about that for a second. Chris, I hope my little reading that you had, I think last week or the week before, worked out okay. And I saw you with the baby. So cute. All right, Sabrina, let's see. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Let's see what's going on for you, doll. Whew. Not only is this like the beginning of the month, we have a full moon coming up on the 7th. It's a super moon. Did you see the moon out there today? It's almost like a full moon already. All right. Sabrina, you are very conflicted with a lot of things that are going on in your life right now. It's like it's really good, but you're not really sure. It's like it's good, but it's not really what you wanted. So you're not grateful for it, but it isn't exactly what you wanted. You're feeling kind of stuck. So that just means like, I have things, I'm looking for something, I'm looking for it, I can't figure out I don't even know what I'm looking for really, but I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I'm trying to figure out the path that I'm supposed to be on. Your intuition is telling you that you're supposed to be on a different path, that you're supposed to be working towards a purpose, but you haven't figured out the purpose. You're playing it too safe. You're not thinking outside the box. You're only sticking to the things that you know. So I think that if you start to maybe talk to other people in an area that interests you, are you trying to get into energy work? What are you trying to do? because it's about your higher self. It's like you want to honor your higher self and honor the path that you're on, but you're like, you know, you're very intuitive. I feel that you're very intuitive, and you're trying to either get into like what I'm doing, or or maybe Reiki or some kind of energy work, but you're feeling like you're stuck and you're not able to kind of move forward, and things are happening, but you're grateful for the things that are happening, but they're not happening quick enough for you. And you have to know, like, nothing's really happening right now. You have to know that, you know, yes, you got your family happening, you're maybe, I don't know if you need to get a teacher to try to help you. I don't know if my comments are stuck, but I'm trying to figure out. You're playing it safe, and you're not looking outside the box. You're saying, oh yeah, I'm already a Reiki master, so I just need to set up a table and start doing it. But that's not all there is to it. Like, you don't just set up a table and start doing it. You have to figure out a lot of stuff. Do I need a business license? Do I need insurance? Do I need something else? So whatever it is that you're trying to do, I love that. So you're trying to connect with spirit, but do you feel like you have that connection? I feel like you have that power already, because this is the card that comes up. It is my spirit card, and it comes up with manifestation and intuition. So listen, you are going to really start by going to, just Google a meditation called Connect with Spirit. Do like a 10-minute meditation every day on how to connect with spirit. I'm telling you, you're going to be good at it. You just need to figure out how to get started. There's a lot of little meditations that you can do that are going to put you on a higher path than you're on right now. I feel like you are actually going to seek out a teacher. There are a lot of mediumship classes you could take. There's some at the Dragonfly Healing Arts. I don't know if Carmen Sierra might be doing them already. Look for her. She's on my page. She's one of our mediums at the shop. She might have started those already, Carmen Sierra. You could try, there's a farm somewhere that does a Meadowbrook Farm or something. Just Google it. Look at my Facebook page for Carmen Sierra. See if she started her classes yet. She's incredible. If she's not doing her classes right now, she might be able to steer you in a better direction. I'm not a medium, but there's a lot of classes that you could take. Yes, you know they are already. You could feel it. So you just have to start feeling the energy. You need to figure out how to pick up their signs. Look for angel numbers. You're going to get series of numbers, 1111, 222, 333. Those are angel numbers. When you start to realize how to connect to your angels, go to Carmen. Her next class is starting in the near future. Carmen might message you, or you message me for her contact information, and I'll get it for you. But we have a lot of books, and we have an angel reading class. We have a lot of ways that you could connect to your angels. So if you want to message me for that information, I'll be happy to get it to you. But you definitely have a future in that, and I think that you already know your angels are around you. So you just have to start meditating and listen to the voices that they're telling you. Angele and Michelle Gauthier, I am on it. Let's see, Michelle Gauthier. Is it your birthday? Is it tomorrow or the 4th? I think it's the 4th. It's the same as my uncle's. I have gotten the spirit guide card for a lot of people tonight. Spirits are out. You know, it is a full moon. Everybody's got spirit guides that are with them. I think, Michelle, your spirit guides are somebody that passed away that's always with you. I want you to know that they're with you and that they are ready and willing to help you however possible. I checked my angel deck. I always like to try to pull something. Tears. Oh, you can't see it back upside down, but it says tears cleanse the soul. So if you just shed a few tears for somebody who passed away that you're thinking about, they cleanse the soul. They know that you did. Jeff Akatora, I miss you guys so much. Oh, tomorrow's your birthday. So Michelle, if you're thinking of a loved one and you're shedding a tear, it's okay. I don't know if you've had to postpone a trip, Michelle, but if you are planning a trip, it's going to be longer than you think. So I don't know if you're planning like a big trip and you have to put it off, but it's gonna be put off a lot longer than you think. So start, like, if you have like a big trip planned for your birthday and you said, oh, I'll do it at the end of the year, plan that for next year and just plan like little trips this year. You're at a point in your life where you're almost doubting, again, you have a lot of good things and a lot of good people that are in your life. You almost doubt that you are worthy of all of the great people that are in your life. You almost doubt that you are not worthy of the accolades and the way that people revere you. I don't know that, and we've had some conversations on this, but these are your cards. I'm not telling you this because we had a conversation about, all life's purposes, but the deserving card comes up upside down. And when the deserving card comes upside down, it means that, and then it comes up with honoring the path. Now you see her, she's on stage. People are honoring her. She's winning an Oscar. And you don't feel like you deserve all of that success that you have. You don't feel that you deserve all the success that you have and all the way that people feel about you. And you feel like, almost like that you have a mask on and you're one person, and we know that you come in costumes and everything, but know that those of us who watch you know that it's you under there. We know that Michelle Gotay is the woman behind the mask. We know that you are a wonderful soul. We know that some of the funniest people on earth are the crying on the inside kind. So for you, I want you to start thinking about your sacred temple comes up upside down. That's the seed of your soul. What is it that truly brings you joy? What is it that's your purpose? What is it that you need to do for the rest of your life to keep that going? It's the discovery card. It's going to be something that you really discover this year, like an aha moment that you are going to have that shows you that your humor, again, is the gift that you give to the world. And we admire you for it and we love you for it. And we do put you on a pedestal because you are so talented and wonderful. And you don't think you deserve it, but you do. So this is your year to believe in yourself, to know that you deserve all that you're getting, to know that you might start maybe teaching a class on how to, maybe an improv class, maybe comedic timing class, maybe an acting class. People want to learn from you. So maybe this is your transition year to go from being in the spotlight to pushing others into the spotlight. Because for you, your ascended masters, it comes up either way is the same, are pushing you to do something for your greater and highest good. So sometimes your greatest and highest good and your greatest achievements in life are pushing others beyond their capabilities. And the joy comes from empowering other people to be their best self. So maybe for you, this year is about figuring out what it is that brings you joy, what it is that your soul purpose is. And I think for you, you're going to be definitely helping other people to get the accolades and the recognition that you yourself have gotten in a deserving manner. And I hope you believe that and know that, because we love you and we miss Erlene and we miss all your great characters. And Jill, my friend, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. And Jill is an incredible fitness coach. All the F words: fitness, friends, 50, fabulous. That is my friend Angeal, and she is in her second act. Aren't we all in our second act at this point of our life? We've done it all, seen it all. We're not much younger than the girls on the Golden Girls, and they're my ladies. You know how I feel about them. So it's time for us all to figure out, what are we doing in the second half of our life? How are we living it? Are we going to work as hard? Are we going to have more fun? Are we going to have more adventure while we can all still walk and we're all feeling good? What are we doing? Yes, you are an amazing talent. Look, people are talking about you. Follow your joy. I love it. I love it. Diane Santoro, thank you for that ad. Angeal, what do you need to know? Let's see. Time for you to get out of your comfort zone, girl. It's time. You're doing good. You've been taking chances. I like it. It's funny that I just shouted all that out, because that's exactly what your reading says. You're in your present power. Your power is now, And you are so thinking about how far you have come from where you have been. And now you're finally thinking, I am as powerful as I can be right now. Where am I going from here? And I absolutely love that. You're at the planning and action stage, putting your plans together. What's to come? I love that you're taking this time and using it wisely. You are no longer that victim mentality. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm afraid to do it. You're doing it. You're taking the steps. You're moving forward. You have sort of done a lot of soul searching. You have figured out what it is that you want to do, where you want to go, and how you're going to do it. You have talked to mentors. You have sought the assistance of coaches. You have talked to your family. Your family is so supportive, and they're down for you to do whatever you want to do. You are definitely serving your higher purpose. You know, you've had experienced losses, but the losses, you realize things had to come out of your life in order to make room for the new things that are coming in. So while the losses occurred and they were sort of kind of crappy and they sort of hurt and they weren't really great, you've accepted the fact that in order to let the new energy in, you have had to experience those losses and let those things go. You are starting to feel like you are worthy of all of the things that have happened to you. You are, you are finally starting to really love the woman that you have become, and you're starting to have joyous fun. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to maybe do another creative endeavor, take on something totally different. You're not really feeling like you deserve all the good things that are happening to you, and I want you to work on that. That is definitely, right, Carmen? 60 and fabulous. 60 is so sexy. You're going to start to make more supportive connections. When this is all over, don't be afraid. I don't know what happened. I know you were doing the Women Empowering Women, but maybe you need to sort of get back into that group. Everybody helps everybody. We all help each other. We share each other's posts. We all work together. We empower each other. You're going to get new supportive connections that are going to help you to see that you deserve everything that's coming. I don't really see that you have anything new coming up, but I do see you're taking steps towards all of the things you've been working on to really solidify them. Kindred partnerships, I don't know if now you're going to be partnering with somebody to do something that's going to lift you up and make it better, but you've definitely let go of a lot of the things that were holding you back. It's taken you this long. It's taken you this long to figure out all the things that were holding you back, and it's taken you this long to know that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the comments in there. I didn't know if Angie will message me, but you realized that the things that were holding you back, it was time for you to let them go, and you did. And unfortunately, you realized that those losses were necessary. But now you are free to start moving around and doing the things that you wanted to do. Look for more supportive connections. They're going to keep pushing you forward. So don't be afraid to seek out people in your same business. And, things, Susie Orman says, find people to do the stuff you don't like to do so you can do the things you like to do. And one of my favorite mentors said to me, I got into baking because I like to bake, and I find myself doing payroll and taxes while I pay other people to bake. So do the things that you love to do and pay people to do the stuff you don't. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so glad. And Jill. Hi, Joe. How are you? I hope you guys are all good. Miss you all. Donna, who's next? Sorry. Pam. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. And Jill's, yours was such a mouthful, it's choking me up. All right, I got Pam M. Pam Moynihan. Let's see. Pam Moynihan, message from Spirit says that life is a series of choices. It's time for you to choose love. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but the spirits around you are working together to bring you love and peace and harmony. You're trying really hard. You're like in a space that things are going really good. you're waiting for that big success, but it's just slow going, but it's there. You're on a good path, so you want to stay on that path. Healing light for you. I don't know if you have not been feeling so well, but it's definitely working in your favor. So you want to allow yourself to heal. Your body heals when it's sleeping. Your body heals when it's resting. And the healing light is a great meditation. When you meditate, you envision a white bubble around you, protecting you and healing your body. That's something that I want you to be doing. Because I feel like your energy is very fragmented. Your energy is everywhere. You're giving it to everybody. So I want for you to start taking a moment, step out of the chaos so that you can look in. See where your energy is going. Because when you're in, you know, I'm helping this one, I'm helping that one, I'm helping the kids, I'm helping my husband, I'm helping everybody, I gotta work, you can't see all that you're doing. All you know is you're tired. So I want you to take a step back. I want you to just stop what you're doing. Take a step back so you can, you know, stand outside and look in. Figure out what your priorities are and where the energy is needed. I feel that you're you're feeling a little tired, but you're not sure why. Like I feel like I'm getting some rest and all that. You have new beginnings coming. I don't know if somebody is having a baby or if there's a new baby coming or if somebody's having a baby around you or if somebody's coming into your family that has children. It's definitely going to be a blessing that's coming. So, and it's usually by way of children. So I don't know where that's coming from. For you, you know, and I don't know how you're going to feel about that at first, but it's definitely going to be a blessing. So there's definitely things around you that are happening. The spirits are telling you, like, accept what's happening. It's going to be good. It's going to disrupt your status quo, but you're going to be a little like out of sorts. But once you step back and figure out where your energy is most needed, it's going to be good for you. It's going to give you a purpose, and it's going to give you like a reason to exist. So I don't know if somebody's having a baby or somebody near you is going to need you to babysit, or if you're having, I don't know. I honestly don't know how old you are, so I don't know. I don't want to say you're having a baby and you go, I'm 70, or I say you're going to have a grandkid and you're like, I'm 22. But I just want to, there's a baby coming from somewhere that's going to fulfill a lot of voids in your whole entire family. And it's going to like kind of, just shake up your status quo a little bit, but you need it. Oh, I'm so glad, Barbara Kaufman. I love the video this week. You look good in the suit. I saw it. You're going to be very optimistic about it. In fact, when other people are not so optimistic about it, you might be the one that says, this is going to be a good thing. Even though you may not think it, you're going to be like the symbol of hope for everybody. There's so many. So we got a loving man. We got new beginnings with families, new beginning. So the new beginning cycle. See, that has a little baby on it. And then that comes with family. So there's kids there. So that's why I'm saying there's going to be family. There's going to be an upheaval of family, new energy coming. We have loving man coming. We have joyous fun. We have happy success, but the success is a little bit slowed down because you're all over the place. So once you slow down, figure out where your energy needs to go. You need to get your energy back up because you're like in the middle, you're like in the eye of the storm right now. So it's like you just came out of craziness. And then now it's like, okay, we're on status quo. This is totally good. And before you even blink your eye, the whirlwind starts again. So get your energy back up, get refreshed. The full moon is coming. That's going to make everybody crazy. So use the next couple days to really get your energy where it needs to be. So I hope that makes sense to you. I know I should know how old everybody is, but I don't. I'm sorry. Cindy Temple. We need to call Muffy Dingle and have a conference call. She's so wonderful. She only uses the telephone. She doesn't text or anything. Donna, I know you gave me a list of names. Cindy Temple, if you want to know something, have Donna add you to the list. I got a couple people I think already. Catherine, I think Gannon, you're next. And we're starting to wind down. So again, I decided to extend the 40% off private readings. So if you want a private reading with me, they're usually $50 for 30 minutes and $100 for an hour, but now we're doing $30 and $60. So $30 for 30 minutes, $60 for 60 minutes. You can use code NIKCOV or Donna's going to post a link in the comments. You could just click on that and then private message me. We'll figure out a time. We could do them through Messenger, FaceTime, Zoom, over the phone. I don't know, smoke signals. I'll do it any way you want. Oh, no, Kimberly. Kim, message me. We'll talk about it. Private message me about that. Thank you for everybody who's been donating to the Do What You Can movement. And the individually wrapped snacks are going to all of the frontline people. And congratulations to Jamie Marabilio, who is this month's Nicki Myrano Sarno Appreciation Award winner for donating all of her supplies for the Academy of Medical Training is the name of her school. And when they shut down the schools, she donated all of her supplies to the hospitals and everything. And she's still training people online. Catherine Gannon, the first thing that comes up is commitment with a handsome person. So a good-looking partner, commitment, status quo, things are all right. But one of you, maybe the whole thing is going through a transformation. So you had some conflicts and it was kind of going up and down and up and down and up and down. And you were just kind of riding the waves and you were hoping that something happened. I don't think the outcome that you wanted actually occurred, but it actually was the outcome that was supposed to happen. So the transformation is either in the process right now, maybe already happened, but it's okay. You know, things have to change in order to grow. So know that transformations are not always easy. They're not always quick. Sometimes they're slow. Sometimes they're painful. But the universe definitely has your back. Be grateful for all that you have. Count your blessings. You know, everybody hates their partners at this moment. There's like more divorce rates up right now. And, you know, who wants to kill their spouses and smother them with a pillow in their sleep because you're together so much. But you just want to take a moment and take a breath and thank the universe for, you know, remember why you fell in love with this person. Remember why you like this person. Or if you're not in this relationship and this relationship is coming, then you're in a position of transformation. Be grateful for the transformation because you're thinking outside your box, and then you're going to get a new person for that. Can you clarify that for me? I feel like you're already in the relationship because there's a lot of like you're playing it safe and you're like stuck energy. So you're either not trying to find somebody and want somebody, or you're in a marriage that you're kind of stuck in and you're just like, ugh, I can't even take it. Oh, Doreen, anytime you want, private message me with times and we'll figure it out. I will make myself available anytime. Yes, you're in a relationship. Okay, so with the relationship, this is what it's saying. Status quo, the relationship is like, okay, you're just kind of going along. Status quo to me is kind of like Groundhog Day. Like, it's just like the same every day. We're good. Everything is fine. But there's like a transformation that's either coming up or already happened. So the transformation is about things changing. Everything is good in your reading. So the transformation, there's nothing bad. But I feel like nobody likes change. And the transformation is going to be like, oh my God, I'm not really sure what is happening here. It is like a change in the universe. So it's like things are happening that are the conflict, like tumultuous storms. Tumultuous storms, I'm not really sure what's happening. But I feel like somebody's going to feel like you're just kind of stuck. The energy is stuck and you just have like nothing going on. You need some excitement. You need some like, you know, energy shifting. Maybe one of you feels that way and the other one doesn't. So it's definitely going to be a transition that needs to happen. But maybe one of you wants it, one of you doesn't. So I love that, you know, this is thinking outside the box. So playing it safe, it's time for you to start thinking outside the box and making it more exciting, making it a little bit more fun. I know right now we can't really do a lot of stuff, but maybe you have to start, I don't know, playing some games at home, playing some, I'm going to throw it out there, maybe some role play, maybe some outfits, I don't know. I have a whole costume closet, girl. Whatever works for you. But, you know, remember why you both got into it. Remember the things that really turned you on about each other and start getting into it. Maybe you have kids at home and you got to do it on the QT, and that could be exciting as well. So you want to, hey, Tam, so you want to just make sure that, you know, I don't know if you had any questions on that, but things at home seem to be really good. You just have to bring some excitement back to that. And it's either going to be you or him, but I'd rather it be you because the other one is not going to be comfortable with it at first, but it's definitely going to be in your favor. So you want to make sure that you get that going. Have fun. Um, somebody in the Women Empowering Women sells pure romance stuff. Maybe you need to, get a couple of things from her and add that on. Check out Doreen Dilger. She'll get you the name of everybody who does everything. I had one more. Who was it, Donna? I know, status quo is the problem. It gets boring. You feel like you're stuck energy, but the universe is telling you it's time to shake it up. Stop playing the safe card. Stop playing it safe. It's time to start thinking outside the box. Don't be afraid to play it outside the box, because if you start playing it outside the box, he's going to go with it. It's going to make him uncomfortable. But, if you start showing up like in a nursing outfit with like a stethoscope and you want to take his temperature because it's COVID time, he might be into it. So don't be afraid to do something crazy. Don't be afraid to light some candles, pull, something out of the toy box and just say, hey, let's try something else. Or, I'm not going to throw stuff out there on this Rated G program, but there's a lot of things that you could be doing. Christine Stoffy, I think you're my last reading for the night. I love you so much. How is your daughter? Besides fantastic and beautiful and smart and wonderful. Don't tell me yet. Let's see what's in the cards. Her beautiful daughter was the scholarship recipient from Unico. They are just, look, I'm taking them all. You're going to have a big reading because they all fell out of here. So let's see. Oh, all right, girl, it's time for you. This is your time. It is time for you to stop playing it safe. It's time for you to start thinking about yourself. It is time for you to start renewing your spirit, figuring out what makes you tick, what makes you happy. Everything is working for you. It is time for you to shed the mask that you wear every day, that Miss Christine Stoffy, I'm fine, and be the person you want to be, unapologetically you. You want to start living your dreams. I know it's easier said than done, and not everybody knows what they are, but maybe you need a vision board to start figuring out what Christine wants to do for the next 5, 10, 15 years, whatever. I don't like to go more than 10 years out just because it's a lot to think about. My vision board, I usually do 3, 5, and 10 years. That way 3 is attainable, 5 comes sooner than you think, and 10 is like the ultimate goal. So for you, it is time to figure out what makes Christine tick. What is the thing that brings me the most joy? Where do I see myself in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? You have a lot of great things. It is time for you to stop playing it safe. It is time for you to have courage to face the things that you have been pushing off and not doing yourself. Status quo, upside down. It's time for you to rock the boat, girl. It's time for you to get out of that everyday Groundhog Day. It is time to shed the mask, because your mask is getting boring, girl. It's time. What do you want for yourself? Because look what's coming. How cute is he? Commitment. So it's time for you to start thinking about making a commitment, not just to a person, but to yourself, to make these changes, to find what makes you happy. But I'm just saying, it came up with the Kindred Partnership card. So that usually means, oh, look at what's happening. So it's time for you to open yourself up to receive the relationship. It's time to know that the friends and family that you have that are in spirit are working towards your goals, especially with relationships. Message from spirit. We have been together in your dreams. Know that at night you are dreaming. Your spirits are coming to you in your dreams. You may not remember your dreams, not everybody does, but when you wake up, you feel like that person is around you. So the people who have passed, whether it's friends and family, you'll feel like all of a sudden you see a butterfly. Oh, I think that's my grandmother. My grandmother's a lightning bug. She was never going to be a butterfly, but when I see a lightning bug, I believe that she had visited me in my dreams, and that's how she's letting me know that she's there. So keep your eyes open for that. Your spirit guides, everybody's working for you. Manifestation and the angels of the 4 directions. Everything in your life is starting to line up for you. This is like the ultimate, what do I want in my life reading. Love, excitement, unveiling the real you, living your best life, your angels, your spirit guides, your intuition, It's all working for you, girl. It's time, though, for you to decide what your goals are, because you can have all of this swirling around you. If you don't have a goal, you're wandering around with no direction. So start putting your goals down. Nobody has to see your vision board but you. Do you want a relationship? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have anything else? You know, people like laugh if we're of a certain age and say, oh, I want to get married. It's like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, guess what? No one has to know what your dreams are. No one has to question whether you do or don't want to get married. Trust me, I'm a single girl that chooses to be single. I get it every day. Don't you want to be married? If I did, I would be. So you want to make sure that you are thinking about what your goals are. Do you just want somebody in your life? Do you just want company? Do you just want somebody to travel with? Do you want that commitment? Do you want, the excitement? It is time. Vision board for you is imperative. Get any old board, any old magazines, look online. Is there some place you want to travel? Is there some place that you want to go? Is there some specific person you want to date? Is there just some characteristics of somebody that you want to date? Do you want to date? Put your non-negotiables down. That's perfect for you. Everybody wants, I always say this, when you're 20, everybody wants to marry Brad Pitt. Well, maybe the young girls don't even know who he is, but of our generation, everybody wanted Brad Pitt. But Angelina Jolie is tired of putting up with his shit too, like he's just a boy. So you want to put down, I want someone who's loyal, who's faithful, who's kind, who's caring, who's whatever. Whatever your non-negotiables are, put those on paper. Put that on your vision board. Put that piece of paper, write it down, put it under your pillow. Read it at night. Again, read it in the morning when you wake up. Your state before you go to sleep and your state when you first wake up is most connected to spirit and most connected to the universe. It is time. I love that. So vision boards. It's time for you to do your ultimate vision board. Everything in your world is working in your favor. I hope that worked out for you, Nick. I hope you know what I was talking about with your reading. If you don't, I don't remember what I said, but I can watch it on the playback and we can discuss. Again, everybody, I hope that made sense to you. Christine, and let's chat again. I hope your daughter is well. I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody is staying safe. I am begging all of you to please, please, please wear a mask. It's not that hard to do. You are a walking Russian roulette gun. You may not have it, you may recover from it, but something on you may kill someone else. So please, the mask is for other people. I beg you to wear your mask. Women empowering women, if anybody's out there trying to start a business or just needs encouragement, please look up Women Empowering Women now. It's a great group of women. I can't say enough about them. They have helped so many of us get to where we are. Jamie Mirabilio, congratulations on being May 2020's Nicki Mairano Sarno Appreciation Award winner for all that you do for the community. Joyce Santoro and Regina Davis Williams were our winners of the free readings for this past week. I hope that they had great readings. If you're on and you throw it out there, please tell everybody. If you didn't have a good reading, don't mention anything at all. I would appreciate that too. But if you put your name down, go to our website, karmicinspirations.net. Sign up for our newsletter. I promise you I don't send a lot of stuff out, hardly ever at all. But if you sign up for our newsletter, that's how we're going to pick for free readings this week. We're giving away 2 free readings this week, 30-minute readings. We've extended our 40% off sale since they extended the quarantine till the 20th of May. We extended the sale to the 20th of May. Don't forget to tune into Carmen on Carmen Sierra, medium, intuitive life coach and intuitive reader medium. Does live on Fridays. Chris Kydell does Oracle Angel Card Reader. She does it live on Tuesdays, both like between 7 and 7:30. I'm sorry, I don't know the times. Well, everybody's available for readings, either online or on the phone. Chris, Carmen, Marie, and myself. So if you're looking for readings and you need any clarity during the week, we are available. I'm usually available every day after 5 o'clock. And again, I'm doing a discount for 40% off. I can't speak for everybody else. If you want to donate to my brother's cause, do what you can. You can mail anything from Amazon to the funeral home, 95 Willow Street, Waterbury, Connecticut, 06710. Or if you have it mailed to your house or pick it up at the store, my brother will pick it up before he delivers it. Hi, Body Orentis. I hope you're doing well. I'm just getting ready to sign off. So I'm begging everyone to stay well, stay healthy, wear a mask, stay home. I know these beautiful days, it's tough. The full moon this week is on the 7th, which is Thursday. It is the last of the super moon, so I know this is going to be a tough week for all of us, and it's going to be hard to stay in because the weather is finally getting nice. I know everybody wants to do their 6-foot distancing and staying outside. It does not mean don't wear a mask. Be safe. Be safe. I love you all. MysticalAscensions.org is Carmen Sierra. She is everything. She's a coach. She's a medium. She's a psychic. She does readings on Fridays. She's incredible. And again, Women Empowering Women Now. They've been nothing but wonderful. So anybody who we talked about tonight, if we talked about your business, go ahead and throw it in the comments so people can find you. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I love this, I think, more than you do, but it helps me to stay connected to everybody. I work all day too, but I'm working and I'm not connected. So this is my way of staying connected to everybody. Thank you again, and I'll see you next Sunday. And if I didn't get you this week, I promise I'll try to get you next week. Everybody, stay safe, stay well, stay home. Bye.